Okay, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to the recipe to make a pickled plum drink. At least the restaurant where I first tried this, that's what it was called. It might be called different things elsewhere, but anyway. So, first thing you need is these. No, anyway, that's the, I suppose the traditional pronounced way of saying it. It's the, what's it? Shantung, fuck it. That, salted plum. These are $2.50 Australian, by the way. Anyway, you buy these warm, so you know I keep these in the fridge, and then I use them for this drink. Some people, I've seen reviews on YouTube where they're showing these and they're eating them, and they keep saying that they're salty as fuck and they don't know why they exist. But my reasons for making these drinks. So, what I'm going to be doing is showing the standard way of making it, at least like the way they do it in the restaurant. So, for a glass this size, which by the way is exactly 1.5 cups of water that I'll need, requires 2 plums. So, this is how it's done. Alright, so these have seeds in it, so you got to remove those. You can take them out earlier, but I'll just put them in this hole and then remove them afterwards. I'll get to that in a minute. Okay. Anyway, this is, by the way, is going to be a salty and sweet drink. And again, I'm going to add the standard amount of sugar, which is, this is a teaspoon. So it's 2 teaspoons per plum. So I'm going to add 4 scoops of sugar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. After that, let's get a fork and mix it all around for a few seconds so it's a nice looking paste. Alright, there we go. This also helps crush up some of the, what's it called, I guess the skin. Anyway, so when it's ready it should look a bit like that. So I'm now going to add the water. Just for all you number OCD freaks out there, I'm going to put in this measuring cup first so you can see it's exactly 1.5 cups of water you need. Alright. Alright, just form it down here. Alright, so there you go, exactly 1.5 cups. That goes in. Alright, now I mix it all around. Generally I do this for about, I guess, 40-50 seconds. I don't really count. I just sort of look at it and go, yeah, it looks like it's dissolved enough. Alright, so I just cropted the video so you didn't have to watch the 50 seconds of boring stirring the cup. This is where I get the seeds out now. Alright, there we go. So, that's 1 seed. Alright. Normally I suck on these straight away, but because I have to talk, I'm just going to put them in this for now. Okay, there we go. So, that looks pretty good for now. This is one other thing, drink it with a straw. It's generally intended to be drunken with a straw because the pieces of skin that are floating around in there taste quite nice when you drink them. Of course, you will need a straw this big. Don't use these thin ones. You're not going to be able to suck up everything. A couple of other couple of other key tips I'll mention. One, use chilled water, or fridge water, or cold water, but whatever you do, don't use warm water, or lukewarm water, or room temperature water, whatever the fucking names there are for it, because it's going to taste like shit. It's like iced coffee, how it only tastes good when it's cold, and it tastes really foul when it's room temperature. Same rule applies for this. So, if you're going to make this with warm water, don't, because I'll tell you right now, it's not going to taste good. Alternatively, you could just put all these ingredients in, what do you call this, juice mixers or blenders. Just remember to take the seeds out first though. Yeah. Anyway, this is going to be my drink now. Something else I generally always do to keep it cold is just add ice cubes. So, anyway, there we go, that's it. So, it's something that you could make with these pickled plums. Something else I'll just mention is that, you know, some people, you should know straight away when you start drinking it if it's too salty or too sweet. So, obviously, if it's too salty, add less plums. If you want it saltier, you can still add more plums, or if you want to preserve them, you can just pour the juice in. That's salty, and it still does give the proper flavour that you might be after. And you know, again, if you want it less sweet, just add less sugar. So like I said, I was only doing the standard, the way they do it in restaurants, and there it is. So try it out, be open-minded, and just heads up, this is going to be salty, but some people like salty sweet things, so test it out, fine-tune it, see if you like it or not. But anyway, that's generally how they're made, so thanks for watching, see ya. One other thing I just forgot to mention is that you don't have to use raw sugar. I prefer using raw sugar though because it's more coarse and it's easier to mix it in and break up the skin from the pickled plums that way. But, you can use white sugar if you want to. There's nothing that says you have to use raw sugar. This is just my personal preference. So anyway, that's all. Thank you.